So I'm not sure if you guys knew this, but in yesterday's game number 5 of the Astros versus the Braves, Zack Greinke made some history. He became the first pitcher since 1923 to have a pinch hit, base hit. His 106-mile-per-hour single was also the hardest hit baseball of the entire night for the Astros. That's pretty crazy. Now also, if you have not been keeping track, that was the second base hit of the series for Zack Greinke. What does that mean? He has one more hit than Yordan Alvarez, who is 1 for 16. Anyways, what's going on, everyone? It's Fuzzy. Welcome back to yet another MLB recap postseason edition. We do this almost every single day when my voice is working, but don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button because we talk about baseball every single day. We're going to talk about Kyle Seager, the fact that the Mariners just declined his club option, so he is going to be able to sign with whoever he wants. Freddie Freeman, in yesterday's game, he hit a baseball, I would say no BS, about 875 feet. And then also, we're going to preview game number 6 as well as talking about back in 2016. On this date in MLB history, Rajah Davis, yeah, he made me cry tears of joy. Now, real quick, this has nothing to do with Major League Baseball, but it just shows how unlucky I am as a sports fan. So we saw that Francisco Lindor, my favorite player, get traded at the beginning of the offseason, or maybe it was 2020, I don't remember. And then now, Von Miller, my favorite football player, is getting traded to the Rams for essentially a bag of peanuts. I'm just so upset. Now, before we talk about the highlights from yesterday's game number 5, I do want to discuss the future of Kyle Seager because now both him and Corey, the brothers, are free agents going into the 2022 season. So the era is officially over in Seattle as the Mariners reject a club option. So in 2021, Kyle Seager, he set a career high in home runs and RBIs, but he had a .212 batting average and a .285 on base percentage. That is below average. That is not going to cut it now. Now, he did end the season with a 100 OPS plus, so you would still consider him an average hitter, but at 34 years old, his defense is slipping just a little bit. I'm not sure how many playoff teams are willing to go out and spend $20-25 million for an aging third baseman. To me, he's probably going to get anywhere from the $5 to $10 million. Maybe he goes to a team like the Yankees. I don't know. They need a left-handed bat, and I think that he is not going to be the most expensive guy in the world, but if he goes up into the $15 million range, the Yankees are definitely going to be out. So let me know in the comment section down below, where do you think Kyle Seager is going? And also a tip of the cap from Mariners fans as well as the baseball community. He was so good for them. I think over the course of his career, the Mariners paid him about $104 million. But if you take all of his stats and calculate that to a value, he was actually worth almost $160 million. So they got a steal in Kyle Seager. All right, let's go ahead and talk about this game, the Astros versus the Braves, and Framber Valdez has been awful this postseason, aside from his Game 5 start against the Red Sox in the ALCS, and he was bad yet again, and Adam Duvall, he took full advantage and smokes an Oppo Taco on the first pitch of the AB for a grand slam. Now, to me, I thought game over, Adam Duvall is your 2021 World Series MVP. But I jinxed it. Now, to me, I feel like this loss is solely on the hands of Snitker, the manager of the Braves. I don't think he's a terrible manager, but he left in Tucker Davidson for way too long, and it started with Bregman and Martin Maldonado early in the game. They make it 4-2. Correa and Gurriel, they combined to complete the comeback after Dansby Swanson. He committed his second error of the World Series already. Now, of course, the score is 4-4. We're thinking the momentum is shifting, but Freddie Freeman stole it back. I mean, excuse my language, but he pooed on this baseball, a 460-foot moon bomb. I'm thinking, okay, the Braves, they got their swagger back a little bit. Their MVP, Freddie Freeman, hit a ball to Mars. They're going to come back and win this game. Nope. Yeah, the Astros, they get a free run because Snitker, he decided to walk Alex Bregman intentionally, which is probably the right move, but then AJ Minter just forgot how to throw strikes, so he walks in a run. Marwin Gonzalez, he clutches up for his first base hit in a couple months to make it a 7-5 ball game. Again, it's been a few months since Marwin has gotten on base via a base hit. Martin drives in another RBI, and Carlos Correa singles in Jose Altuve, and the score is 9-5 as the Braves. I'm not going to say that was an embarrassing game, but it definitely wasn't promising if you're an Atlanta fan. And if you're an Atlanta fan, all you know is disappointment. So honestly, baseball gods, be nice to these people. Now, again, the big question to me is why would you leave in Tucker Davidson for that third inning? I just don't understand that because you have a day off today. There's no baseball today. You can rest Tyler Matzik and AJ Minter and all of the other guys, Luke Jackson. I would say you just go at it because you're winning 4-0. The Astros, they actually had batting practice before the game. In games number 3 and 4, they did not. So, of course, their offense, it looked completely stale, looked stagnant. They were the best team in baseball in terms of offense over the course of the 2021 campaign. You could argue the Red Sox or the Blue Jays, but to me, the Astros, they were number one, and because they could not get in rhythm due to the Atlanta weather, they couldn't take BP. But yesterday, obviously, yeah, they stole the momentum because they were able to feel themselves. And a lot of Atlanta fans, at least from what I've seen, I'd say maybe not a lot, 30% of them on Twitter are saying, Snicker just cost us the series. We should have treated this like it was Game 7. Everyone is coming in, throw your best pitch every single chance that you can get, and we are trying to win today and not go back to Houston where the Astros had the best home record in all of baseball, or maybe it was the White Sox, I can't remember. But yes, the Astros at home are really good. Luis Garcia is going to be pitching on 3 days rest versus Max Fried, who is on full rest. So to me, the advantage, it's pretty much even. Luis Garcia is a monster at home. Same with the Houston Astros. Max Fried has shown throughout his career that he can be a really good ace level type pitcher, but can he get it done in the World Series in Minute Maid against a team that really does well against left-handed pitchers? I mean, I think this is going to go 7 games. And honestly, I don't mind that as a baseball fan because 1, as a content creator, that means more baseball to talk about. 2, as a baseball fan, I know the games have been a little long. Like, honestly, yesterday it felt like a 7-hour game. I think it topped out around 4.5 hours, but more baseball means more happiness for Fuzzy. And that pretty much does it for today's MLB recap. There's not really much drama happening around the game of baseball. No trades. I mean, the only really big thing was the fact that Kyle Seager, his club option got rejected. So now him and his brother, maybe they go team up in New York. I don't really know what is going to happen, but let me know your predictions in the comment section down below. For 1, Kyle Seager, and 2, who is going to win Game 6? Luis Garcia, the monster at home, or are you going to pick Max Fried and the Atlanta Braves to close it out in game number 6 in front of a road crowd? That does it for today's MLB recap. 5 years ago today, I thought that my little Cleveland heart was finally going to be vindicated because they had been so bad for so long, but no, even though Rajah Davis did this, we lost. But enjoy.
Drive into left! At the wall, it's gone! Tie game! Rajah Davis! 6-6! Because of Sanchez success. Here's a ground ball right side, could do it. The Houston Astros are world champions for the first time in franchise history.